25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The give is to Williams. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clumped.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keep it on the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Making the adjustment. Push is ahead. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Sells the run, looking to pass. Out wide right, it's Flanagan. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
The give is to Williams. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He leaves it with the back. Turning it on! And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st. Got it in the middle. It's Graham. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Coleman Williams. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Eighth play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Gilbert. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch. He advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short. And you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this 1st down.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences are that now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Osborne. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a 1st down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline, run it again, run the same play again.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well.
And we've seen some sensational ones. And to your point, I like that. Jalen Hurts, really good runner. They built it around his feet. You know, Bryce Young, really good passer. Tua Tagovailoa, really good passer. More about the passing game, explosive passing plays. So they'll do whatever it takes to win.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big 1st down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Osborne. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Still looking for our first score of the game as we start the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Austin Mack. Out wide right, it's Hill. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. Looking downfield, it's Mack. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside and out wide receiver. You get in his hands quick. He can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the run, it's Hill. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. For yardage. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Sees a crease. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And under the watchful eye of touchdown Jesus, the Irish are starting to roll on the ground.
Starting to get that big physical ground game going. And one thing you know about Notre Dame traditionally over the years, Offensive line play is always great. They're always making holes, and they're always playing super physical.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Might as well give it to him again. There he goes. And that'll be enough for the first down. A gain of 13 on the play, and the clock stops for the 2-minute timeout. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. After the run, now to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Second and long here. The give is to Williams. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on second in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up third and short.
Notre Dame now facing third and inches. Give to the big fullback. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Going to the run, it's Mobley. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in second and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you in a bad situation.
Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here.
Here we go, ready. Let's go.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Wideout trying to get it in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Hey, man, this fullback is a weapon. Nice job catching the football and then turning upfield to go pick up that first down.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Oh, pressure's coming. Right side, it's Hill. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of their deep ones.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We kick things off with Cal, taking on the number 14 team, the UCLA Bruins. And it's the Golden Bears, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Alabama offense coming onto the field. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Follows his blocks. It's Hill. Nowhere to go.
Now, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Out wide right, it's Edwards. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Rivers. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on the curl route. Nice job by the receiver finding the soft spot in zone and just settling down, making that throw a whole bunch easier.
Talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Right side, it's Osborne. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. Third and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss, trying to get that first down.
All the numbers and stats will show you going for it on fourth down in this area of the field really puts pressure on a defense. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, on that fourth down, if they don't get it, the head coach is at the podium after the game with some explaining to do. That's not the situation. You're expecting them to run the football, but the gamble pays off.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Left side, it's Osborne. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Quick give, it's Hill.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
2nd and inch is a really good time to take a shot. Give to the running back. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Back to throw, it's Rivers. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down marker.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Hands it off on the counter. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Needs it. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both when trying to hold the lead or cut in. As we take a look at the stats. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the 4th. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal? Fake to the back, wants to throw it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that's an interesting call going play action on 3rd and long because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field. You saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
And it's good! And they draw to within 3 here in the 4th quarter.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Stop right there.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They put the brakes on it.
Defense doing their job, getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Selling the fake. Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch, but can't get the feet down in bounds.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
The Irish send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Secures it at the 30. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Tide ready to roll on offense. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Looking to pass. It's Rivers. They're working that left side. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. 2nd down, gonna throw it. And he gets rid of it.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. On play action. Still looking to his right. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Sets his feet. It's Rivers. Throws to the tight end. Out wide left, it's Edwards. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And they really haven't put the ball in his hands and said, go win the game. Like, it's kind of been balanced, but this offense, down the stretch, this is a great indication for this offense because he's making a play through the air in a big moment. Gonna need more of it.
Drops back on first down. Under pressure. Makes the grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Fighting Irish called their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. Now on the move. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
The extra point is good, and it's important. The lead is a touchdown now at 6. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Quarterback changing the play. Looking to throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Got to give this defense tons of credit. How good have they been on the back end in coverage? Just feels like every time this QB has thrown the ball, it's been contested. They haven't given up a lot of yards, and they need to continue to be great in coverage with the lead in this 2-minute situation.
Now the Tide uses its third and final timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Straight ahead, it's Mobley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football now. Time, you've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. He's changing the play. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. He wants a big play here late. Pulls it in on the left. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
That touchdown ties the game, so you're expecting them just to kick the extra point, take a 1-point lead. Seconds left now. You got to play great defense here to try to ice this game and get the win.
And they did need that extra point to take the lead, and now they have it here in the 4th. And that one ought to set us up for quite a finish. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Hill. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Sells to fake. Buying a little time to his left. And the ball slipped out. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA.